a conversation with me today about how I should have been better.
Cassandra, you must have missed that live where she
Just
did.
ignore her. Just
Oh,
ignore her,
okay.
honestly. You have fun down there.
We can't pick and choose who we're going to call out just because they're friends. Again, if Ash said something, I'm gonna say something to Ash. If I say it, Ash is gonna say something to me. If Shay Baby or Simple come in here and say it, we're gonna hold them to the same standards that they hold us, that we hold each other.
Hey,
We can't. The silencing people who are trying to speak out is disgusting. Why are we silencing?
That's what they're upset about. Did y'all hear that? The silencing people that are trying to speak out. Mittens, that whole clip that we all just heard where Mittens really shouldn't be the face of talking about racism when she put a rack pipe on a black woman's mouth, and whether you've done research or not, you've still done some not so nice stuff, right? So maybe you shouldn't be the face of let's get the racism, you know what I mean? Not only that, but you were coming after my friend in the chat or in the boxes. So yeah, I took money to drop you. That's what we're mad about. We're not mad about the racism. In my opinion. Just in my opinion.
Well, here's a perfect comment. How do you silence them on TikTok? Everyone has their own platform.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Virgo. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Not only that, but Mittens be on some fuck shit where she stood on business. She stood on her own business and said, I will continue. Absolutely. I will continue to hold up 1 second, Virgo. I will continue to look people up as long as I want, pretty much, is what she said. So you do a lot of things that I don't agree with, and I don't really want you in my fucking box anyways. So yeah, I took money to drop you. Cry about it.
So I did say this in the last live as well, but we all know as people who hold lives that the chat or even people in the boxes steer the live in one way or the other. Like I come up and give my opinion and someone's right behind me trying to feed off of that, and it goes one way or the other. And unless you basically say, nope, no boxes, I'm trying to stay on topic, it goes one way or the other.
Yep.
It wasn't intentional. And
100%.
The way you go about things is the way tone is everything, especially to me. Like if you come at me sideways, I'm coming back. And to come up here,
we're all about matching energy, right? Until it's you that
sure,
gets matched energy.
right. So I did not think my flappers were gasted last night because what the fuck are you're not going to get anywhere with that type of shit. I don't know. It could have been handled in such a different way, and to be shocked that you got the reaction you got is crazy to me.
Right.
And then to
What's
double
crazy
down,
is it was addressed to me. Like, this is my platform.
right. And then to double down even today and be like, I'm not going to apologize for anything I do until I stop doing it. How are you? Listen, in my opinion, once you say some shit like that, you really shouldn't be calling anyone out on anything. You've lost your call out privileges. I'm not banishing you from the island or saying I'm not your friend, but I don't want to hear you calling shit out when you say some shit like that. It's just my opinion.
I agree. That's where I'm at.
And I do think that we do have to be better about calling the shit out and moving on. It shouldn't be like a 3-day drag session or,
No, for sure.
Get it out there and be done with it.
I agree. I said I wasn't going to talk on the whole bougie shit situation tonight, or again. I was going to talk about it last night, and that was it. But that was until some of what I thought were my closest friends came to me today, and then not only they came to me privately, which was fine, But then they went live. And now they're saying all this right here. And now I'm getting to listen to it. And they didn't even invite me to the live. That's what I find fucked up. So if we're going to call it all out, let's call it all out. Like, if you're going to call me out in a whole ass live that I wasn't invited to, that I didn't know was happening, that I had to have my friends tell me what's going on, that shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That's just crazy to me.
I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah. No, it's not your fault.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop, but like
Thank you, Virgo. I
everybody needs to
appreciate
take
you.
a. You're welcome. Everyone needs to take a fucking step back. Like, as watchers, y'all don't know how hard this shit is to watch. Like, everything is crumbling down after it feels like we've been doing so good that we had, power in numbers, and it's like we've built now a completely different community than there once was, and it was going well, and now this shit. Like, can we just fucking at least try to communicate with people? And
I would have went live. I would have went live tonight, even after the phone call I had today. I would not have said a fucking word.
Yeah,
That was a private phone call that I had with
things
two
happen all the
friends.
time that I don't
Right.
agree with you
Right.
or
There
anybody.
there are many people that don't agree with me. I don't agree with them, and we just make it work, right? I would have never went live today. And if I had intended on talking about a certain situation, which right now, this far, right, they have not said my name, but Mittens does come up here soon and say my name. So that's when I was like, oh, okay. That's how we're going to play it, right? That's how we're going to play it. I would have never done that to y'all. Just know that. And now I am. Now that you guys did it, I'm going to call the shit out. So I'm really hoping that the two things get brought up, right? In this live, in this hour and 35-minute live, we've got plenty of time to listen to it and banter and talk. I hope you call out Skittles, and I hope you call out Bougie, Nikki. Let's hope for that. Because otherwise, the stuff you're talking about right now means nothing. So that's me saying it, not anybody in the boxes, by the way.
All right, I'm gonna drop.
Wait, can I tell you something really funny? Don't drop yet, Virgo. My son just sends a group text to me, my daughter, my daughter's girlfriend, and then him, of course, right? And he says, I'm joining, and he said a city marathon in October if anyone wants to join. So my daughter responds, I'll cheer you on from the sidelines. No running for me. And I put, we gotta run with eyeballs.
Can I just hand you water and snacks?
If I
You're
could
not
walk
catching me
it, you
running.
know, I should have said how many miles is it? But yeah,
If I'm running, you better run too.
yeah, no,
That's what I'm saying, Virgo. If I'm running, you better fucking run too, bitch, because I don't fucking run.
I'm not a runner.
All right, back to it.
People trying to speak out.
You love me, Cassandra. Stop it.
It's got to be one way. You can't have it this way and that way. It's got to be all across the board. It's got to be equal.
Some lag.
You can't cherry pick your fucking battles because they're your friends or because you're afraid of someone. It's backlash. You can't do that. It's got to be the same across all.
So when she says that right there, she's talking about so she had brought up, where was this energy when Kendra said the R word and when Miss Unknown said the R word. Okay, so Kendra said the R word. I didn't hear it. I wasn't there, but she came into my live shortly thereafter to take accountability for it, and I haven't heard her say it since. Has anybody else heard Kendra say the R word since that one time? Because I have not, personally. Okay. 2, Miss Unknown had said it. Miss Unknown and I were very new to each other. And she was in my box one night and had said it a few times. And I was like, I'm kind of scared to fucking call her out for it. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared because I thought she was part of Black Messy Talk, right? And I'm like, oh hell, if I call her out, I'm gonna have all of Black Messy Talk on me. You know what I mean? To which I then understood later on that that wasn't the case, and that really Miss Unknown is not that scary. She's not actually scary at all. But and then I was able to call her out for it. But does anybody remember Nikki calling out Kendra or Miss Unknown? Like, did that happen? It might have. It might have. I'm just curious if anybody remembers that. Was that a thing? And I also have not heard Miss Unknown use that word since. So she did, and she did the next day, I think, or a day or two later, or whatever, apologize for it profusely. She had done some research, figured it. You know what I mean? She did apologize for it. So. I know that now, Cartel. I just didn't know that at the time because I thought that's where she was from, right? And I'm like, have y'all not always heard me say, like, we love Black Messy Talk? I got no beef. I want no issues. I want no smoke. I stand on it. I want no beef, no smoke, right? So I was like, fuck, what do I do? You know what I mean? But I did ultimately end up calling Miss Unknown out for it, right? To which she apologized, took accountability, and I haven't heard it since, right? Bougie has now said it twice. So are we just forgetting that not only has she listen. I'm gonna keep going. Focus.
If you can't call it all out,
blinders.
Everybody out equally, then don't call nothing out.
But anyways, did anybody hear Nikki call out Kendra or?
And it's just my opinion. If you can't hold everybody to that same standard, then don't call nobody out.
Because she brought those two specifically up to me today.
Exactly, unhinged. And I think that that's.
Well, Brooke, I guess I'll have to see a clip on that because I'm not sure. I haven't heard it.
I get it. Some of it's a hard conversation to be had, right? Especially when it's racism and it's homophobia. Those are some hard conversations. I get it. Conversations. I get it. But that's hard. The ones that really need to be had. And whether you like where it's coming from or not, don't silence them. It's okay, Becca Lynn.
Okay, well, I'm not going to run with it unless I hear it. Brooke, just in case.
I probably should. I know, so, like I said, some of these are some tough conversations, but they need to be had. Exactly, Lena. It's crazy work to silence people just because they challenge you. I get it. It's not okay to silence anybody, especially when they're speaking up and speaking against racism, homophobia, and the derogatory words. It's not okay to silence them. Let them have a voice. Or just because, go ahead.
At the end of the day, opinions are like assholes, right? We all have one. Mm-hmm. But let them have that opinion. Because you know what? Their opinion could change your mind in a way.
Yep.
From seeing it from another point of view.
Yep. And I agree with Carmen. Stop making excuses for the racism, for the homophobic slurs. Stop making excuses for it. There is no excuse for it. We are all grown. Right? We are all grown. We all know better.
Speak for yourself.
Exactly, Lena. Exactly. They don't want to acknowledge it because they have to be uncomfortable. And I get it. It is tough conversations to have. It is. And it can make you feel uncomfortable. But those are the conversations you need to have. Those are the conversations that need to be talked about. Because evidently it's 2025 and evidently it's not going away. People are still in that mindset and having those ignorant thoughts, and it's not okay. It's not okay.
Well, if you are uncomfortable by the situation and that had nothing to do with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, you know, I'm not gonna, there's no example out there, but say you just heard something, right? And that made you uncomfortable. Imagine how the person affected by that would feel.
Exactly. And here, you know, and
Smash, hold on. How many times have I said if you're uncomfortable having conversations about racism, then you need to go educate yourself. How many times have you heard me say that?
Several.
Huh?
Several.
Right. Several.
But
'Cause
not only that, imagine how, if it makes you uncomfortable, imagine how it's making other people feel when your fucking bestie over there is saying the R word. And y'all are mad at me because she, allegedly, I have not received a full clip of an apology. From what I understand, Bougie's apology was somewhere along the lines of, probably shouldn't have said that, sorry, my bad, something like that. I don't even know if it was that much. Y'all, what about the people that were hurt in the process of not only the first time Bougie said it, but the second time? Thank you, Farrah. Am I fucking tripping? God, please be honest with me. Like, at this point, like, am I tripping?
No.
I think it bothers me too because I have some of my best friends, and I'm not going to call them out by names, but some of my best friends on here are from a different race, and it hurts my heart, right? And I have friends that are part of the LGBTQ community, and it hurts me knowing that someone that might have said something that hurts them.
Hold on a second, because I just really want to put this out there. I have someone from the LGBTQ community. My daughter is gay. I have somebody in special needs, my cousin, who is only a year older than me, that I was raised with, who is special needs. So that word offends me. And I have two biracial children. So all three of those topics I have touched on and are very firm on my stance on how I feel about things. So I hope that none of this was directed towards me because I didn't speak loud enough or long enough for a certain somebody last night. And they are more than welcome to come over here and speak to me on that, about that. Like, this whole thing is bizarre to me. Bizarre.
Honestly, I don't talk about. Honestly, I don't talk about a large group.
Here's the thing. Bougie's willing to have a conversation. I'm sure Friends is willing to have a conversation. It falls on Dora and T to be willing to have those conversations. And when they look like they're going to be in the wrong, people tend to avoid those conversations. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. It's normal.
Yeah. No, because I mean, truthfully, when Too Tall took a box and suggested that, she was blatantly ignored. Jesse, shut up. I'm making lunch. Yeah, it's fucking wild to me. It's fucking wild to me. We did not do anything at all. But because you want to run on bullshit and you run around on assumptions or you are going on, you have since then created lies and bullshit. Bougie. Yes. They have been talking about it. They are absolutely willing to have a conversation. I've been listening to both y'all's live this whole time.
Can you tell us over here?
listen, they feel like that potentially your platform would not be the best, only because there are a lot of people in here already dealing with the whole Shannon, the whole Stephanie, like, and they're right.
Everybody in here goes to their lives. That's crazy.
I understand.
Everybody in here goes to their lives, and
Honestly, I understand, but unfortunately,
So I'm supposed to go over there where they're at?
no,
where
no,
they're all
listen,
fucking
no.
attack me all fucking day that they've been
They
here 4 hours?
just quit over talking me. I'm trying to be helpful here. They're wanting to have like a live where it's an independent person. So like someone who's not going to be super close to you, man. And I understand, Florida man, you feel like you can be fair, but maybe perhaps someone who could be a little more, I don't know. Someone
no, absolutely not. I would prefer they just come over here and get it out of the way. Why can't they just?
I know, but you have to
come on over here and get this out of the way.
I understand, but they have to be comfortable as well with it. So
When are they not comfortable with Florida man?
I argued with Dora for 4.5 hours over a motherfucking plane ticket. When Dora was trying to defend that Bougie did all this shit.
Listen,
So
hey, don't shoot the messenger.
If they can't,
Do not
if they
shoot the
can't,
messenger. I am
hold on, let me, can I finish? Hey, can I finish? Thank you. If they cannot come over here when I have respected their platform this whole time, if they're not going to come over here and respect mine, if they want to give some kind of excuse that says, oh, they don't think I'm going to be unbiased, they can fuck off. They can have a problem with me. So tell them to come on over here and stop being a bitch about it.
They're saying that, like, I literally tried to clear my name on some of their stuff, but instead of that, now we're talking about and bringing up people about me saying the fucking R word or what I did fucking 2 weeks ago or whatever the case. Why have we gone into that? Why now are we dragged? Because it's not even a misunderstanding. It's them fucking dragging me now. Okay, can I say something real quick? Here for it. Florida man also, hold on. Please, don't.
I just said yeah.
Girl Queen, Florida man offered her platform.
Monster.
I got a perfectly fine platform. I got a perfectly fine platform right here. And if Dora and T don't take advantage of it, I'm going to be offended. And we don't want me offended.
And honestly, there's like 400 and wait a minute, babe. There's like over 400 people in here. Why would you end this live to go to a live that has way less people? If there's like a conversation that's going to happen and it's going to be a public conversation, why not have it somewhere where people aren't going to get paid to drop people?
Well, let me ask. Watch. I'm gonna go get my other phone, and we're gonna stream their live from this live, and then you can have them go live.
Can't you co-host?
No, they can come over here. I don't want to stream.
Okay,
we don't do that pussy shit.
I'm just trying to.
We don't do that pussy shit. We don't stream each other.
They're saying that
Be done and over with, and everybody could move on.
everybody
doesn't have to be best friends. I don't understand what the whole situation is. Like, you guys have differing opinions on how it was handled or how it was solved or whatever else. Okay, listen to each other. And nobody was talking shit about one another. Or I don't even know about half of the shit because I was asleep. But if you guys have a conversation and be adults, then maybe it can fix.
That's not what they want. You don't understand.
It's not.
They want the people, the clicks, and the fucking money. And once everybody starts to understand that, they'll understand what the hell is going on at G's Live right now.
Yep. And when friends went over there and had a conversation with them, their energy changed. Suddenly, T turned down her volume and didn't hear anything that anybody was saying. But she heard when her name was mentioned with her volume down, which was weird. But, you know, they buckled quick because they know they're in the wrong. And they know that they're going to keep digging themselves in a hole. Yep. And let me tell you what happens to every single person that has dug themselves in a hole. They never get out of it.
But then they have Santa Claus over there fucking supporting them and coming out friends for them and saying, we all know who the problem is here. It's Bougie.
That's wild as fuck because they were draggers.
Be done and over with.
I'm telling you.
Well, it's really funny how now maybe we shouldn't read the comments. You know, the comments are the problem. The chat. Well, you know, it's funny how now that's a problem after you've been reading them for how many hours now.
Shit, I've been having a problem with T and Dora for a minute, but I've let it go. I don't voice my concerns until stuff like this happens, until they start making excuses, until they start saying, well, we don't want to do it over there. But I'm as neutral as can be. But I stand on the side of right when it comes to Dragon Bougie. You probably shouldn't, because she's been drug enough for shit she ain't do.
Hey, so Dawn, since you're going to go over there and go in their chat, that's fine. Why don't you go ahead and tell them I've lost a lot of respect for that platform over there, which is why I've come into that platform less and less over the time, because I've kind of just seen how the funny movements have been, and honestly haven't been feeling that platform since Blue and I went up there and called Leslie out on her fucking fake ass bullshit lying ass. Like, honestly, would you like to hear about the shit that, since Leslie, that's actually funny, because last time I was truly up there and with Blue, I'm telling you, skeletons in her closet. So go ahead, go tell them what you want. I've lost respect for that platform. And it's not just overnight either. Sucks suck, but it is the truth. Oh yeah, we can talk about how Leslie created a whole Reddit with some little girly pops to be like a burn book, to bully people. But then she'll turn around and tell you that it wasn't her Reddit, that she didn't have control over it. But she certainly did. And she also participated in that Reddit on a burner account too. So while you all think Miss Little Leslie is this little nice old lady, she's a fucking pot-stirring shit starter. This is her only entertainment, is this app.
It was more than one Reddit she created, remember?
No, that's true. But I was more talking about the one she specifically had.
Oh, now there's another live crashing out about us. A whole nother live right now crashing out about people, unmodding people.
Which one?
Smash.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Smash unmodded me last night. I'm not sure why.
Because of Nikki's live earlier.
Skeletons.
We don't know why, huh? Weird. Anyways, back to what we were doing.
Yeah, Loca. Yeah, they really have, Lena. I agree with that. They really have.
Also, how come? Never mind.
Shown that they are these past few days. Like I said, it hurts me knowing that some of my friends are being affected and being hurt by these comments. It hurts my heart, because I want to stop. I want to protect my friends from that. I want to protect everybody from that, because it's not okay. And it hurt. And knowing that one of my friends may have just been hurt or upset because somebody's ignorant words. I'm just talking in general, Christine. It hurts me, because it's not okay. It's never okay to say racist or homophobic words. It's never okay to use derogatory words. But if you're going to call it out, you have to call everybody out and hold the same energy and standard. It has to be done equally. You can't pick and choose what you want to call out.
I agree.
And I get it. People, I was talking about this earlier. I get it. So, especially the older generation was raised a different way. But, again, that comes back to breaking those generational curses. We have to break the generational curses. I broke them. My mom broke them with me. I broke them with my children. You have to break those curses, those generational curses. You have to teach the next generation to be better than our generation.
Hi.
Exactly, Reds.
I farted and it really stinks. Sorry I had to share that with you. But I did come over here because I have no idea how the streets got on fire today. I was sleeping, But, girl, I support you no matter what. I love you. You always have a piece of my heart. But I do want to say that I kind of agree with the selective situation. Not on your aspect, but just like everybody in general, right? I was just talking about it in Florida Man's Live, is that, you know, people are...
Stop letting people up into my box, please.
Oh, sorry. I thought you let me up.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm
No,
so
it's
sorry.
It's Florida Man, and honestly, I'm not ready for him quite yet. So, just
I'm sorry.
it wasn't you.
I wouldn't have came up if I didn't.
I'm not. No. It's not you. I'm not mad at you.
I did want you to say what I said in Florida Man's Live, is that, you know, it feels like we pick and choose certain topics, right? And I was just saying this on my live too because of what Dalton did. He was being transphobic and homophobic, and no one stood up to that. I mean, people from our side were in there listening to that, and I feel like the trans community and the LGBT community is pushed aside as well. Is that Leslie herself has also dead named me and made fun of my my pronouns and this and the third, but every time I preach that, it's pushed aside. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think we pick and choose though what we speak on over here, Blue.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to make a point, is that it's not, I'm not saying it's all smashed. I'm saying it's all everyone, every fucking body. Like, I was listening just a little bit ago, what Nikki was saying was like, I can see that because I literally was just talking about it on my platform, and I had no idea that the streets were on fucking fire. Is that certain situations just get pushed aside, and it blows my mind. And also, I'm just saying, it hurts. It fucking hurts. It's, I don't know. I mean,
I got my fucking pulse back up.
I love you, girl. I'm not trying. Did you read the room? Did you? Never mind.
No, Blue did not read the room. Blue
No, I did not read
joined
the room.
and grabbed a box and said, "Fuck it, let's wing it." And I'm busy right now, so can I get back to what I'm doing?
Well, the reason why we're over here is because Florida Man ended his live to come talk to you.
Well, Florida Man can come talk to me.
And so that's why we're all over here. That's why your numbers jumped really fucking high. Bitch, you're famous.
Florida Man is not the reason why my numbers jumped really high.
Well, I mean, there was 200 there, and then you had 300, and now you have almost 500. So, I mean,
no, I do fine all by myself.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm on fire tonight, yo. I'm not taking shit tonight.
It's okay. You can cuss me out. I love you.
No, I want to play this fucking recording. Is what I want to do.
But I just want it to be known, though, is that these situations are pushed aside, and I feel like we're pushing it aside right now. I mean,
who's we? We're pushing what aside right now, Blue?
I'm speaking down, Blue. That I'm not a dog.
Who's we, Blue?
I'm talking about everybody. Everybody from this side.
Who's we? Who's we? Name them.
Shut up. I'm just saying in general is that
who's giving them hints, Jesse?
No, no, I said that. Smash, don't come at me, girl. There was.
Listen, I gave a 4 fucking warning tonight that I am on fire. I am on fire. And it has nothing to do with Florida Man. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with Nikki and fucking Ash Lark, who came at me in a phone call today and then proceeded to go fucking live and run their fucking mouth and talk all kinds of shit without saying my name, and then Mittens joining. We haven't even got there, so can you please wrap it up so I can finish this?
Yeah, I'll wrap it up. But I just wanted to say is that I'm hurt because while you guys have this going on, and there was a lot of people from, and I don't think you were in there, Smash, but a lot of people from our side was in there when all these transphobic, homophobic things were said.
Where?
But when it comes to that, no one speaks up to it.
Where, Blue?
In fucking Pinky's live today with Dalton, and I was in there.
We
I don't
don't
even know
go to those
Pinky.
lives, Blue. How are we supposed to stick
I
up for
saw
them if we're
half
not
the fucking
there?
people in there.
Well,
I don't know
okay.
Pinky. I have no idea what Pinky
I'm
is.
at work during the day. I'm not in lives. So listen, Blue, if you ever want my support on that, you share it to me and I'll come in and have your back 1000%.
I know.
I
I'm not
promise you
coming
on
at you
that.
guys. I'm not. And
No,
you
and listen, you're catching a
motherfuckers.
stray right now because you're just here, and I'm upset.
Yeah, I'm catching a
You're
stray.
catching a stray. So please, Blue, I love you to death. Call me tomorrow, or come up a little later when I've chilled out a little bit. But I need to listen to this live and make sure that Nikki, especially, is practicing what she preaches. That's what I'm focusing on that.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this with 500 people in here before I drop down. Abby, eat my fucking ass. Goodbye.
Please stop letting people in the box.
I get that, Rinky. I get it. And I do. I get that when you call people out, they attack. But we have to call it out. Exactly, Lena. We have to stop coddling the ignorance. It's time for people to realize that they have to be better than they was yesterday and start educating themselves.
Thank you.
I've not read that, Karen, but I will look into that. Exactly, Reds. And I was talking about that earlier. You know, I was born in the 80s. So growing up in the 80s and the 90s, what was...
He came to call me out, so? Is that what you said, Florida man? You came to call me out? Because I know you fucking lying. No? He did not say that. Okay. Just clearing it up.
Okay, as what was used as slang then, we can't use that now. You know, we had to learn.
You might want to drop. If you want to.
Man, that little bitch down there saw us lying like a motherfucker. I came over to see what the fuck happened, because first thing was fuck Leslie, Dora, and T. And then I hear you're like tripping out on everybody else, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I got some clips from, I think, earlier in your live tonight that I was just playing, but I've been trying to get through this live for the majority of the night of some friends who put me in a very odd position tonight, and now I'm hoping that they practice what they preach. So that's where I'm at.
I thought Nikki went live and just said that shit about like Rutina and Holly Mae not practicing what she preaches about, not sitting with people who go after kids like Rutina does.
No. Some of it might have been, but a lot of it was not. What I have heard so far, I've only made it fucking 18 minutes into it, but Mittens comes up later to then, oh, she's up here now, to then call me out by fucking name, and nobody even shared me the live. So I'm trying to figure out. Mittens did. Karma's coming. Absolutely. Shall we listen?
I don't know. I wasn't friends with that who's live. I went to Nikki's live a little bit later. I'll listen to, but I don't know.
I'm tired tonight. I'm literally, if you don't want to catch strays, don't be up here.
I'm a professional at catching strays. I take whole shots. It's okay.
Well, I'm gonna have you down for right now.
Okay.
I listen to this. I wasn't even coming at you. I just happened to be listening to some clips that somebody sent me. And the very last thing that was said was Bougie had said there's another live that's coming at me, and it was Smashley's. That's really the only thing that.
Well, I once saw the clip where I said I was whatever Saul said I said, I want them to clip it and send it to you. And if not, they can fuck up.
Saul, can you clip that and send it, please?
And if they can't, can you do me a favor and block them motherfuckers? Because I don't think we need people like that stirring the pot anywhere.
Saw, send me a clip. You got 10 minutes. 11:40.
Send the clip. All 30 of my mods got the fucking download privilege, so contact one of them.
I would like to see where that happened.
But I'm getting down.
Okay, thank you.
That's not okay, right? And that's like with the pronouns. I do struggle with them. I'll admit it, because it's not something I'm used to. But I'm trying, and I'm educating myself on the pronouns. And if I slip up, I immediately apologize, and I correct it, and I try to do better. I'll definitely look into that, Karen.
Hey, doll. Sorry, I was having
Hey,
issues with Instacart.
You're okay.
What kind of Instacart shopper does not have their debit card on them and has to leave the store for over 45 minutes to go home and get their debit card for food that's already been in the cart for an hour?
I don't know.
And then they still wanted to deliver it to me. Like,
Yeah.
I have frozen foods. My ice cream's melted. My bacon's probably soft. I'm just
This
kidding. I
is
didn't eat bacon,
Nikki's
but
from
anyway.
earlier today, Queen Witch.
Just trying to think about big bag food.
Yeah, Mittens did get silenced last night when speaking out. And Mush, are you wanting in a box?
And I'm going to be very blunt about it, guys. Like, did you mean to get in the box? Oh, no.
I was wondering. It's on me.
I listened back to the recording of that live, and you guys didn't even hear me yelling. I got muted, and you guys didn't even hear me fucking go off on her. Shannon can blow me.
About me or who?
It doesn't matter who. Shannon is irrelevant.
Yeah, drop for money during a serious conversation is crazy work. I agree with that.
And I wasn't even yelling at her. You didn't even hear me yell at her. I mean, because I was yelling at her, but like to be dropped like that. Well, first to be told to shut the fuck up was so disrespectful. I feel like, and I said they only spent like 30 seconds on it. It was in Smash's live. It was obviously longer than 30 seconds, but it wasn't.
So now we have put out a narrative that it was only 30 seconds. That people, they literally take that seriously when you say shit like that, Mittens. And now you want to be like, oh, well, I was kidding. It wasn't that. It was longer than that. So what the fuck is it, Mittens? And also, who deemed you top dog of speaking on racism? When you're the one that put a fucking rack pipe in a black woman's mouth on a meme. And you want to fucking come at us sideways because we didn't speak long enough about the situation that was happening? When it was clearly, I played that whole fucking section of my live before probably I think I only had like 220 of you in here when I played that shit. Now, however many I have, I played that fucking whole section of my live. We were derailed. Not only that, but you're still out here looking fucking bitches up. You're still looking people up and you're standing on it and you think I want you in my fucking box, bitch?
Talked about nearly as long as the R word, and then it was going into like sexual preference slurs, like, and it was just frustrating. Like, how are you going to silence someone who is coming up to say that they feel that the Asian racism wasn't spoken about as enough?
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we have got to learn that if you're going to call it out, if you're going to call one person out, you've got to call it all out.
And then after I was dropped, the conversation kept going, and then it was brought up that I had the meme from Miss Unknown. And do you know what I did, Smash, after that meme and after it all came out?
You certainly didn't.
I did a few weeks of research to understand the impact that RAC had on the Black communities in America.
Did you do research on Asian racism at the same time too, Mittens? Just curious. Asking for a friend.
I educated myself on the topic that I was ignorant to. I genuinely did not know the impact it had on the Black communities in this country. And once I educated myself on that, I gave a heartfelt apology to Miss Unknown, which she's saying that she didn't accept, or that silence isn't acceptance. She accepted my apology. And it's just like, is it okay just to push Asian racism aside because it's not mainstream racism? It's a racial racism. It's someone's race.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to say it's a stereotypical thing? Okay. Have a longer conversation about it.
See, and you know what? And what they
Desiree.
were saying, I think at some point somebody was saying somewhere that if you didn't realize that there was like an issue with the comment that was said, because I didn't catch the comment. Malibu didn't catch the comment. There were a few other people that didn't catch the comment that Skittles had said. I had like 540 people in my live at that time, and I ended my live to go back and make sure that I fucking heard it properly, okay? Just to make sure, but I'm still the asshole. But you know what the real issue is Mittens is sad and upset that I fucking dropped her because I don't want her in my box anyways. You are not the face of fucking racism. You should not be the voice, the top voice for racism. We hold plenty of lives. We hold plenty of lives where we have all people of color, people of all color in here to speak for themselves, and we stand beside them. So don't you fucking dare try to sit there and say, I didn't fucking talk about it long enough for your liking, when you're the one that put a fucking crack pipe in somebody's goddamn mouth, a black woman.
Can you go tell Shannon she can come up here and have a conversation with me since she's talking about me
3.
wherever she's at? Because I'm having a serious conversation and this has nothing to do with her.
And I'm going to say I statements because I'm not going to speak for other people. I feel it was extremely disrespectful of Malibu to be more concerned about her being clipped for saying two rights don't make a wrong. She should be.
Malibu made one fucking statement. A joke that was like, oh, that's going to be clipped. And Mittens crashed the fuck out. What the fuck is wrong with you, Mittens? What the fuck is wrong? I saw you join, girl. I know you're in here listening. I watched you join. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're mad because she made one fucking statement? One fucking statement? Are you fucking kidding me? And you got your friends all up in arms right now that they were calling me today. Pissed, as if I fucking said the statement. As if I was the one that fucking said that shit. And then you got fucking Sunshine being like, oh, well, Smashley did actually say it like 4 or 5 times after the fact. Yeah, because people were fucking asking me what was said. I don't fucking need you guys. I don't need you, clearly. I'm doing just fine. I don't fucking need you guys. You want to watch my platform burn to the ground? It ain't gonna fucking happen. It's not gonna happen. Because I'm a fucking good person. I do the right thing. Because I brushed racism to the side, and I'm now crashing out because you can't say you're wrong. Where was I wrong, Mittens? Where was I wrong? Come up in a box. Actually, here, come up here. Come up here and talk to me. Come up here. Where was I wrong?
This entire life, it's been excuse after excuse after excuse for why you were derailed and why the conversation didn't happen.
Did you hear what I played earlier? Because you said
Did
this
I come
entire
up here
live.
yelling
Have you been
earlier?
watching this whole time? Have you been watching this whole time?
Most of it, yeah.
Did you watch
Did
where
I come
I
up here
played
yelling?
where I was derailed?
Last night, did I come up here yelling? Or did I come
No,
up
but
here in
you
my
did
normal
admit that you were
monotone
at one
Eeyore
point yelling. You
voice?
were just muted.
Yeah. I got told to shut the fuck up and then I was muted.
Yeah, because you got sassy. You don't get to just run
So I'm
around
not
here
allowed to
and
be
talk to people
sassy?
a certain way without somebody telling you how they feel and telling you
Really?
to shut
Because
the
people have talked on this platform way worse than I have. And you've allowed it.
Like what?
And you didn't drop them. Where's a
What?
receipt that you actually got paid to drop me?
Here, I'll show you right here. You gonna fucking bet, bitch? Don't fucking challenge me. Act like I'm a fucking liar. Bet. What was the date last night? The 17th?